Adults in today's complex world face a wide range of psychological obstacles in their interpersonal interactions. Emotional health, openness, closeness, and contentment in relationships are all threatened by these pressures. Here are some of the most typical psychological obstacles encountered in mature relationships, along with some suggestions for overcoming them using sound psychological reasoning. Therefore, in this video, we will talk about 7 mental health issues that adults face. If you enjoyed this video, you can find many more like it on the Psyche Journey YouTube channel. Number 7. Communication issues. Problem: ineffective communication can result in misunderstandings, incorrect interpretations, and a failure to resolve conflicts in an efficient manner. It can put distance between people and prevent them from sharing their feelings and their requirements. The solution is for partners to learn and practice techniques for effective communication. This can be beneficial to the relationship. Understanding and connection can be fostered through practices such as active listening, the use of I statements, and the constructive expression of emotions. Couples counseling or relationship education programs can be useful resources for gaining insight and developing tools to improve one's ability to communicate effectively. Number 6. Emotional compatibility. Establishing an emotional connection and being vulnerable can be challenging for certain people because it requires them to put themselves out there. The inability to openly express feelings, a history of traumatic experiences, or a fear of being rejected are all factors that can impede emotional intimacy. Solution: psychological interventions like emotionally focused therapy, EFT, which focuses on building emotional bonds and creating a secure attachment, are centered on the idea of creating a safe environment for the patient. To strengthen their emotional connection, couples can work on developing empathy for one another, practicing authentic expression of their feelings, and cultivating emotional awareness. Number 5. Trust issues. Problem: a lack of trust can develop as a result of previous betrayals, a lack of transparency, or conflicts that have not been resolved. It has the potential to instill a feeling of insecurity and change the dynamics of relationships. To resolve this issue, open communication, transparency, and consistent actions that demonstrate trustworthiness are required for trust to be rebuilt. Couples can seek help from therapists in order to address the underlying issues, develop strategies for building trust, work on forgiving one another, and rebuild the foundation of their relationship. Number 4. The resolution of conflict. The difficulty lies in the fact that disagreements and clashes of opinion are unavoidable in any relationship. The inability to effectively manage conflict and find solutions to problems can result in ongoing conflict and resentment between parties. As a solution, married couples can take classes together to learn skills for conflict resolution, such as active listening, empathy, compromise, and negotiation. Seeking help from a therapist as a couple can provide a protected environment in which to investigate underlying problems, recognize destructive patterns, and cultivate healthy conflict resolution strategies. Number 3. Maintenance of a healthy work-life balance. The struggle of juggling the requirements of one's career, those of one's family, and one's own requirements can be stressful and put a strain on a relationship. It can be difficult to maintain a relationship when time constraints force one to ignore the other. Solution: in order to achieve a healthy work-life balance, couples can prioritize and set boundaries for themselves. Creating a supportive and well-balanced environment for a relationship requires effective time management, the setting of expectations that are in line with reality, and open communication about each party's individual needs and priorities. Number 2. Personal development and a sense of independence. It can be difficult to maintain a healthy balance between one's personal development, self-care, and individual goals while also being in a committed relationship. It is necessary to strike a balance between one's individual interests and those of the group. Solution: open communication, respect for personal boundaries, and mutual encouragement of each other's goals are the keys to fostering an environment that is conducive to individual development within the context of the relationship. Participating in self-reflection, preserving one's sense of independence, and discovering commonalities with one's partner are all factors that can contribute to a more healthy dynamic within a relationship. Number 1. Intimacy of a sexual nature. The challenge here is that different sexual desires, a lack of sexual satisfaction, or difficulties in maintaining a sexual connection that is fulfilling can all lead to tension in the relationship as well as strain on the connection itself. It is essential to have communication that is both open and honest when discussing sexual needs, desires, and concerns. Seeking professional assistance, such as through sex therapy, can provide direction and methods for addressing sexual issues, exploring exercises that build intimacy, and improving sexual satisfaction. It is essential to keep in mind that the difficulties listed here are not exhaustive, and that each person's predicament will be unique. When a couple seeks professional assistance, such as from relationship counselors, psychologists, or therapists who specialize in working with couples, they can receive individualized guidance and support that is tailored to the unique challenges that they are facing. Individuals are given the ability to cultivate the skills, self-awareness, and emotional resilience necessary to successfully navigate the complexities of adult relationships through the use of psychological interventions.